Hello fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a general reading for fire signs. If it resonates with you, take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay? If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for fire signs. Let's see what message comes out for you for the overview for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. What message does fire signs need to know? Okay. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Okay? So some of you right now could be focusing on love and just seeing the good in it. Okay? And at the bottom you've got health. So some of you are coming out from a health condition. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So some of you are looking about yourself here and loving yourself. Okay? I'm going to read that to you first about health. And then I'm going to read to you love. This is for fire signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Please press that like button. And for those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Now health. Behind health is happiness. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Your body is your temple, and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you're sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client, or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved with professionally in a medical field, body work, or psychiatry, or counseling, or maybe just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work may be of some benefit here. Okay? So for some of you, it's your healers. Okay? And that's what you actually do. You actually heal people as well as heal yourself. Okay? Some of you are empaths. Okay? Some of you are picking up other people's energy. Alright? And you need to kind of cleanse yourself, have healing baths, sage your energy, save your environment with sage. Okay? That's for somebody. Now you have love. Okay? As an overview here. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. You are love. It's your inherent vibration. The obstacle and challenges of the physical dimension attempt to trick you into thinking that there are other ways to view life. But there is only one way, and that is natural to your being, love. This card simply reminds you that your soul is made of God's pure divine vibrational force of love, that you need to bring this awareness to bear on every aspect of your life and being. Love is healing energy. All anxiety and drama cannot exist in the aura of love. Most souls have come back upon this earth to learn, accept, and utilize this harmonic force and to see it affect upon their lives. It's your time to remind others of the strength of their own power of God and assist them in knowing fully that love is the most powerful element in the universe. It builds fortress and strengthens even when the most lost person. Okay? So you still got all that into you, that love. It doesn't matter if you even think somebody here is a lost cause. Okay? When we live in the power of love, then and only then will we know the truth. True love is the spiritual link between us and God. It will guide your footsteps through the conflict of the material world and will cleanse our hearts of unwanted facets of the human personality. Okay, so no matter what it is, okay, some of you is a healer, and as long as you're walking in love, it conquers all sins. Love forgives all. Okay, even when it's the person that you thought was lost to the world and give up, some of you so keep on. You might have took a licking, but you keep on ticking, I'm hearing. Okay, when it concerns love, right? So let's see what other message is coming out for you here, fire signs. Let's take a card from the Love Oracle. Okay, that was a quick flip. Twin flames. Your passionate ignites. So some of you could even be meeting a twin flame or with a twin flame. Let's see what other message is coming out for you here. Okay. You've got time. You're trying too hard, fire signs. You need to give it time. Okay. That's for somebody here. And let's see what other message. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So some of you need to imagine all your wanted thoughts dissolving. So all your negative thinking, let it go. Okay? Because something good is coming towards you from you actually walking and talking in love. You'll cover a multitude of sins. Now for some of you, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace the new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay, that's for somebody here that needs to follow it with faith here. The past is now behind you, so it's like stepping in faith, not fear, I'm hearing. Okay, and for somebody else, don't make a decision based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay, so first and foremost, love yourself before you can love anybody else. Okay, it's about self-love, self-care. And for somebody, last one here, look deep within your heart and you'll feel my love. For my love for you is as deep as the ocean. So somebody's sending you a love message here. Earth signs? Yes. Some of you fire signs begin with the earth sign as well for some of you. Okay. But it's all about love, okay? Loving yourself first and foremost. So let's see here, what is the center of your issue or situation for fire signs? Right, for some of you fire signs though, you could be in a very stable, committed relationship, could be 10 years or more. You could be getting some success or recognition. Some of you it's a job, some of you it's a relationship, okay? And for some of you right now, somebody could be rushing out your life regarding some family quarrels or disagreements with relatives, okay? Some of you need to guard against extravagance when it concerns your finances, okay? And for some of you, you need to set boundaries. Okay, some of you could be blocking certain people that are making within the family for some of you, okay? Or standing your ground. And for some of you, you could have even given up here, okay? Could be possibly some illness here. You might hear some news that somebody's ill, and that news could be coming in quickly for somebody as well. Alright, let's see here. What's the center issue for fire signs? Some of you definitely could be giving up and not being so defensive, letting down some of your barriers. Okay, some of you could have been in a third party situation where somebody was just coming in and out your life for sex. Some of you, it was you. That's for somebody. Okay. For some of you right now though, you could be holding on to some form of finances or your emotions, okay? You could be dealing with somebody here who's very materialistic, very insecure, very needy. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Okay, somebody may want to apologize. Okay, some of you may be hearing some news regarding somebody here that could even be pregnant. Okay, that's for somebody. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a materialistic earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Come back out again. Alright, for some of you still, it could be the end of a situation or association here with this person. There's been some radical changes that have taken place. Wow. Losing my voice here. Okay. That's for somebody. Alright. But you've got the Queen of Pentacles and she's reversed. Okay, this usually displays about somebody here who's very materialistic, very insecure, very needy. Okay, this queen could be very unstable too, not very nurturing and very motherly. Some of you could be a mother figure here for some of you. For some, I can't even speak. Some of you may be having problems speaking. Okay, right, but this Queen of Pentacles here, right, she's turned out reverse here. Okay, this is somebody here who's reminds us to stay in touch with the beautiful simple things in life, okay, which are all around us. Okay, find joy in the simple things, as a sunset, okay, or even a child's laughter, a good meal. This will help you keep you centered here. Okay, but for some of you, you can also refer to a dark-haired woman who's likely to play an important role in your life in some way. The reverse queen, however, though, it's more than often appears to be energizing you in your life right now. Some of you need to pay attention to this, okay? Some of you, though, it's mainly the issues around the home, okay? Or the home could be lacking some laughter, or some of you could be lacking a good meal for some of you, okay? That's for somebody here, okay? But for some of you right now, though, if it's regarding your work, okay, some of you need to try hard to keep in mind what it is that is enjoyable, even in the slightest, about what you do for work for some of you. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus who feels this way. Okay. The only thing I'm hearing about workplaces, right? The only thing you can control or enjoy in your work environment is your attitude here. I'm hearing here, earth signs. Okay. If you cannot enjoy your work directly, see if you can bring some sort of enjoyment to the people around you. Okay, some of you might be the office clown or factory clown or wherever you work. Okay, this can be a path to fulfillment, though, as you're deciding what your next move or work-wise will be, because some of you could even be unemployed. Okay, and for some of you, though, it could be time off from work. Okay, some of you could be lacking a bit of confidence in yourself. Okay, some of you need to focus on your home life, okay, whether or not you're currently involved with anyone, okay, and that's to do, can improve your love life here immeasurably if you start focusing on your home. Oh, wow, because I'm hearing your home is unstable. Some of you are very needy and insecure and not even cleaning up or tidying up the home, I'm hearing, okay. That's for somebody here, because your home also represents yourself, okay, as your temple. If you actually not dealing with the external things, you're definitely dealing with your internal things, I'm hearing, okay. If you're single and seeking love, for some of you, it's particularly important that you take time and trouble to create for yourself a home base, both in the mundane and in the friends and family that surround you. You just need to go and say, create the world you want to live in, I'm hearing, okay? That makes you feel comfortable, happy, and cared for, okay? For some of you, this grounding may well attract the love into your life that you have been seeking here, earth signs. The old saw that you must love yourself first holds very true. I told you this. First of all, you got to love yourself first, because that is even in the twin flames, okay, relationship that some of you could be entering. Okay, some of you don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. I'm hearing strongly as well, and the past is behind you here, fire signs, right? And for some of you right now, you need to imagine all your unwanted thoughts are creating room for new opportunities here. Okay, and some of you, time you're going to. Some of you are trying too hard. That's for somebody here, okay? But it's all about love, right? But somebody's feeling a bit unstable here, okay? It's about time you start loving yourself first, fire sign, before anybody can love you, okay? Now, your finances, it also carries a warning that you may be tempted to spend too much money on your home, okay? Some of you, if it's not you, then you've got Earth in your chart, then you're dealing with a Earth sign who's very materialistic, who could be spending a lot of money on the home, okay? But I also hear there's a warm, inviting, comfortable home can be created with next to no money, okay? In many ways, it is the love, okay? Don't forget that, it's the love. And other unseen energies which makes dwelling in the real home. So don't try to spend your way into it here, because that's for some of you fire sign. Some of you are trying to buy company, you're hearing, okay? Some of you think it's that what you're bringing into home is materialistic things, and that's all you need to do, when you don't. You need mind, body, and spirit, okay? Love, and that's free, okay? Doesn't cost you anything to show and express yourself here with love, okay? Especially if you're loving yourself first here, fire signs. Because some of you are going to be setting yourself free. Some of you could be setting yourself free from a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, or they may have water and air in the chart. But there seems to be no passion. Reason why some of you could be setting yourself free here. Okay. For some of you though, you might start a new adventure. Okay, after a false start. Because some of you were disappointed in some form of plans or your hopes, or you had a false beginning, okay? And it could have been with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, or somebody who was very materialistic, okay? Some of you may be putting down this burden and setting yourself free, especially if you've been in it for 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years. But for some of you, right now, there could be a lot of family quarrels that you need to put down as well, because that's been a burden. It's not your circus and it's not your monkey. That's what I'm hearing. Now tell me what the past there, or somebody's coming through. Remember, this is a timeless reading. It will not resonate with you all. Something could have happened already. Some of you is taking place now, and some of you is ahead of you. In the past there, someone was lying with the Ace of Swords. Some truth is going to come out. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, but someone's going to bring disaster around you here. Okay, there's somebody here who's could be lying, Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? Some of you though, you might be trying to take care of everyone else's needs without allowing yourself the time and space that you need in order to function well, okay? Just remember that loving yourself is an important part of loving other people, which are important to you here now, fire signs. No matter how busy you are, you can find the time to focus on yourself. Even if it's only for 3 minutes a day, you must do so. Okay, in order to be truly effective and loving and helpful, because somebody's lying and the truth is going to come out, okay? And that's for somebody here. They could have been lying in the past, okay, or coming out from lying, okay? So we may need to cut somebody off. That's for somebody here. So for some of you, this truth that's going to be coming out, and it could be regarding a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? That's for somebody here. Now for some of you though, with the Ace of Swords coming out reversed like this, okay? Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you may have this in the chart, okay? Even though the Ace of Swords, generally a positive card, it warns you must be very careful with your thinking when it appears. It's easy to feel that something is positive when in fact it's not. Some of you might need to seek outside input because we're dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, okay? Something's not right, okay? That's for somebody, alright? For some of you though, the relationship could be off balance with no equal give and take. Something's not working, or some of you could have even stopped working or lost your job, or you could have been on holiday or annual leave where you're not working at the moment. Okay, but some of you though, you need to be careful about illusions. It's very easy to trust people who are untrustworthy. Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? It's very easy to think that just this once a get-rich-quick scheme may actually work, but be thoughtful and circumspect here, because something's not right. Okay? If it's a work environment, it can mean that you're close to having a major misunderstanding at work, and it could be fire signs with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay? Don't make any sudden moves, and don't decide that a job which has been good for you for many years has suddenly gone bad. Okay? If you're looking for work, try to think from the hiring person's perspective. If you're attempting to change careers, how can you show that you're prepared for this new career? Be practical and realistic now, and think things through carefully, I'm hearing. Okay, because some of you might have air or earth in your chart, or you're dealing with somebody with air or earth. Okay? For some of you still, in terms of your love life, okay, it can mean that you're actually may fall hard for someone who might be wildly inappropriate for you. There's nothing wrong with taking a walk on the wild side, fire signs, and there's truth that opposites attract. Okay, but if someone tells you that they're not looking for a commitment, or that they're not good at relationships, your rational response is to believe them. Because when people tell you who they are, believe them. Or show you who they are, believe them. Okay? Again, be cautious here, fire signs. Okay? Because for some of you, somebody could end up walking away from people and things that no longer serve them. Okay? And some of you, it could even have been a 10-year committed relationship. Alright? That's for somebody. Right? So let's see what's ahead of you here. Okay? Because for some of you right now, even if someone you worked with for years, they can become desperate or make mistakes with regards to your money. So some of you need to think for yourself and check up on how your nest eggs are doing. Don't rely on somebody else to do it for you, I'm hearing. Okay? And some of you may meet somebody convincing, yet mistaken, alternative. There could be some healthcare issues, or providers, or ideas. Okay? So before you actually undertake any regimen of any type here, fire signs, do some due diligence. Find out what it's all about. Okay? And what others have said who have tried the same approach. Speak to people that's gone through the same situation. Okay? And the same could be true of the traditional doctors. If you are prescribed medication, it's important to know what it is while you're taking it, and check their dosage. Do your best to think as clearly and non-emotionally about your health as you can here, fire signs. Okay? For some of you still, you can show that you're in a mindset that means it's easy to get overly invested in spiritual ideas, which in the long run may prove to be a little value to you. Some of you need to be cautious about forceful people who try to get you involved in some new organization, I'm hearing. Okay? That's for somebody. Right? Particular any spiritual organizations here, fire signs, okay, which require you to pay to belong. So don't join them ones. Okay? Because this is the time when your spirituality can grow through your own efforts. Okay? You don't need a big organization in order to learn and open yourself up, because the relationship's between you and God. Okay? For somebody, you need to go within. Take that time out to actually spend time with God. Okay? Because some of you could be going through a loss, or still crying over some form of spilt milk, because there could have been a third party involved, and some of you are no longer waiting. Tell me what's ahead of fire signs. You've got the 5 of Cups, and that's reversed. Okay? For some of you though, it could be in a broken engagement, or a cancelled contract, or a loss of valuables for some of you. But for some of you, there could be news of an old friend or a new business proposition here, but some of you seem to can't get over this loss. Okay? Even when people kind of ask you, are you okay? You're saying, yeah, put it all behind me now, I'm moving on, but some of you are still holding on to it. Okay? For some of you right now though, with the 5 of Cups here ahead of you like this, and it's reversed, okay, it can indicate new prospects and new projects about how to kind of come into your life right now. It's time to be hopeful and to reach out to others here. Okay? Because somebody was lying. And it could have been a fire sign. No. I heard it could have been the fire signs. Could have been you. I was lying, but some truth is going to be coming out about this Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus that could be still holding on to past hurt. Okay? Some of you still. It's time to be hopeful, I'm hearing. And to reach out to others. Somebody here is not happy here and they're refusing to change. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? For some of you right now, if you need of something, whether that's a need is for work, attention, concern, or anything else, you need to have faith in yourself and faith that your needs will be met. Okay? Because for some of you right now, you may have just been through a difficult time. Okay? The good news is that your recovery seems to be moving along well. Keep moving. Okay? Don't get stuck in things that are already over and done with. Okay? And for some of you right now, although things may have been tough with regard to work lately, you're beginning to figure out that only person that you can truly control or affect the situation is yourself. Okay? Some of you need to start thinking positively and consider what is truly right for you. And keep a great attitude and be civil. Okay? And that and the best work you can produce is all you have to right now to expect. That's for somebody. Okay? And for some of you still, you might even start realizing that you can have a happy and meaningful love relationship, period. You do not have to accept abuse or trying to twist yourself into a pretzel to make something work with an unsuitable partner. And if you're not yet feeling this way, you soon will be here, fire sign. Trust your instincts here, okay? Because somebody is lying. They're very materialistic, very unstable, very emotionally abusive, I'm hearing. Oh, see? Some of you, could even be you that's rushing out of their life. Because you got the Knight of Wands here and he's reversed. Yeah. Some of you, it's a broken marriage or there's a distrust here going on between you. So there could be some arguments, okay, that are taking place here. Because some of you, that's what you're focusing on here, okay? Because for some of you, you could be dealing with another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? But you got the 9 of Wands here, which you're focusing on. This could be you that you're thinking about rushing out of somebody's life right now, okay? For some of you still, it can sometimes indicate some sort of setback or delay. It's still a very positive and upbeat card. It can sometimes indicate a person in your life, usually a relative that's cheerful, good-hearted, energetic, man with hair on the right end of the spectrum. It's trustworthy in general for some of you, okay? But for some of you right now, nights are often a sign that you're about to get a message, or whether they show up in a reading, reversed or upright. But unfortunately though, if you are using the reversal for interpretation, the Knight of Wands can signify that the message will be along the lines of there will be a delay. You will have to wait. If so, wait patiently, I'm hearing. This Knight means what it says, and this could even be you, okay? Or you're dealing with a fellow fire sign that's actually could be rushing back into your life, okay? But when they do come back, they will be true, okay? But for some of you, it might be to do with your work, okay? Some of you could be you might be pulled away from work. Some of you may prefer to attend some sort of training or meeting, okay? Or the building you're working may literally be shut down for a few days for some of you. That's for somebody here. Some of you need to try to take this with a good attitude, I'm hearing, okay? That's for somebody here, alright? And for some of you, if you are looking for work, hiring decisions may be delayed for some of you. Yeah, don't worry too much though, because that won't help. Alright? And for some of you right now though, the Knight of Wands, when it's reversed like this, and there's somebody here who's still focusing on the loss, okay? It might indicate stress and minor arguments for some of you in an existing relationship. Some of you need to try to get to the bottom of what's really happening, okay? Because the argument about the toaster isn't usually really what it's about, okay? It doesn't have to be the toaster. It could have been that you left the toilet seat up. It could be that you didn't pick up the shopping or anything, okay? It isn't usually about whatever it is that you personally arguing about, because some of you is avoiding actually confronting the person about what is bothering you, or they're not speaking up what's really bothering them, okay? So they're nitpicking, I'm hearing. If you are looking for love though, it's possible that you think you may have found the one, and a permanent commitment may come about for some of you. But be sure, as it is possible to be, that you know what you're getting yourself into, I'm hearing. Just be careful, okay? Especially before you tie the knot with somebody. You could be rushing things, I'm hearing here, fire signs, okay? And for some of you right now, there are sometimes arguments and disagreements over money, okay? Some of you need to keep your head, though. Take things one step at a time and do some soul searching about money. People often have issues and attachment to money which are not what they seem to be on the surface, okay? This is definitely not a time to gamble, I'm hearing here, fire signs, okay? And it's not also not a time to overdo it with regard to exercise or a new health regimen for some of you. Yes, you must support your health, but you don't want to sabotage yourself by going overboard here, fire signs, okay? Some of you need to be honest with and get advice from medical professionals that you trust before undertaking a new strict regimen, whether that's with a diet, exercise, or simply with taking several new supplements. You don't have to be perfect to be healthy, I'm hearing here, fire signs, okay? For some of you though, you may suddenly decide to end a long-term spiritual practice, okay, or leave your spiritual community for some of you. This is not a decision to be made lightly, of course, and there may be many friends or family members who will not take it well, or will not understand why you suddenly change religion, or you suddenly don't want to go to church, okay? The bottom line is that it's your spiritual spirit and it's your life, I'm hearing. And if your spiritual tradition no longer works for you, fire signs, there's no sense whatsoever in pretending that it does, okay? This change doesn't have to happen all at once, okay? You can gradually withdraw if necessary. You might go every 2 weeks, and then eventually it's every once a month for some of you, okay? That's for somebody here, okay? Because for some of you right now, you might want to replace it with something that works better for you, okay? Even if that something is going into isolation or solidarity, okay? And contemplation for some of you, time out, okay? Now what's in your head for fire signs? A young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be some message that's coming through. It could be a blonde, blue-eyed young man or a girl. Good news is coming your way here, okay? Some of you could even have a brilliant marriage, okay? Could be with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus for some of you, okay? Some truth and clarity could be coming in regarding somebody here who's got some regrets or still crying over spilt milk and was dealing with somebody that was just coming in and out of the life, okay? And it could have been just for sex for some of you, okay? Now for some of you though, with this page of wands here showing up like this, it's all about passion, okay? Or it could be regarding a child and his understanding of the world, okay? This is somebody who's free spirit. This could be yourself, okay? Or you're going through your inner child, or you're dealing with a young fire sign child, okay? But for some of you right now, though, it could indicate a literal person in your life, okay? It can indicate a female who's younger than yourself, okay? Or people who are ambitious. Some news about somebody who's ambitious, usually a high achiever, okay? Not a literal person. The page of wands indicates energy or easy distraction. So stay focused, okay? Because for some of you right now, this card could also indicate that you started some time ago and starting to come to some fruition, something that you've done. It can also show a need for new things, new adventures, new approaches, new ideas, okay? Because the page brings us positive energy, okay? We must apply the and follow through whatever you're going to do, however, okay? Say what you mean what you say, I'm hearing, okay? That's for somebody. Because at the bottom of the deck, somebody could be taking things for granted and needs to appreciate and be grateful for what they've got with the Four of Cups here. Because some of you may feel rejected, okay? After somebody thought the grass was greener on the other side. Some of you could be recovering from some illness, okay? Or somebody from your past who's returning has been recovering from illness, who thought the grass was greener on the other side. And somebody may be rejected and blocked, okay? Because it made you very defensive, okay? Because somebody was dealing with somebody who was a player. So let's see here. Regarding this Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus here who's reversed, okay, could be going through some form of illness, okay, and the codependency, very needy. Oh, two cards come out. Five of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Two of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody here could be going through some form of financial poverty here, okay, or getting over some poverty because they made some bad choice or decision. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, come back out reverse again on top of her reverse, okay? This person's probably going through some ill health. Could be a mother figure or older person than yourself here, okay? Somebody's going through some ill health and they're not stable, not grounded, okay? Could be very needy, very insecure, okay? In the past, could have been dealing with a Virgo, and that's the truth. You're going to get some truth and clarity regarding this person, because somebody could have been lying in the past, okay? And somebody needed to go within, because the truth is going to come out, and you will get some truth and clarity here regarding if you're dealing with a Virgo, okay? Someone's going to speak some truth and get some form of clarity about somebody that could have been lying, okay? Yeah, somebody here who could be coming back from the past there. You're going to get some clarity and truth. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus is ready to go and speak and tell some truth now, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay? But for some of you right now, you're going to really get some clarity and truth, because someone's trying to get over some loss or crying over spilt milk, because somebody was going through some conflict and arguments here. Okay? Could have been with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody's not happy here, okay? Somebody could even cancel the contract or lost some valuables, okay? That somebody wants to rush back to here. And for some of you, you could be dealing with a karmic. Could be somebody here who was a third-party situation for some of you, okay? Some of you could be having conflict with a baby mama or your mother figure here for some of you. Somebody who's very materialistic, very unstable, okay? And somebody could be waiting for some seeds to grow here or some finance to come through. But somebody here was dealing with a narcissist who's suffering with some anxiety and stress, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Someone's going to get caught. Whatever you're thinking about doing, or there's an air sign thinking about doing, they better not do it, because they're going to get caught by you. Either you're going to get hurt or they're going to get hurt, okay? You look strongly though. If it's you that's lying, you're going to get caught, especially if you put yourself in a third party situation, because somebody's watching and spying and being spiteful. That's for somebody. Because definitely somebody here who's going through a broken marriage or distrust and jealousy going on, because that's what your focus is on here, Okay, third party situation here. Somebody could have returned back to somebody from the past. And for some of you right now, you've got the Three of Cups. Some of you definitely could have been in a third party situation here. Okay, somebody could even be rushing back to reunite. Okay, somebody could be partying hard with friends and family. And so for some of you, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius who's overindulging in alcohol or partying too hard or got no healing or forgiveness regarding a third party, or somebody here who has been just rushing in and out of their life. Somebody needs to heal from a broken relationship, from somebody to put them in a third party situation. Some of you could be focusing on your healing. Remember, this is the time it's reading. If it hasn't happened already, it could be happening now or yet to happen. That's for somebody. But for some of you, you will be hearing from a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus. Some of you, it's a marriage and there was a third party situation, or a mother figure or a baby mother was involved here. But somebody was definitely unstable, unreliable, very stubborn, very ungrounded, very materialistic. Okay, this could have been a workaholic, somebody here who sacrificed their relationship for finances. That's for somebody here. Okay, and some of you could have been dealing with somebody like that, or you might have Earth in your chart. Okay, but you got the King of Pentacles here, and he's reversed right now on top of the Page of Wands. Okay, so for some of you right now, you may tend to identify yourself by your outer accomplishment without recognizing who you are inside, or not valuing yourself from the inside out. Okay, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's like that. Okay, a Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus for some of you. Okay, but no matter what's happening here, fire signs, your life, when the reverse King of Pentacles appears, it's important to know that your happiness and success is not built on one or even handful of events here. This is the time to constantly cultivate a positive attitude, I'm hearing. Okay, some of you could be working with this King of Pentacles who's reversed. Okay, you can point to an older man or established man who plays a major role in your working environment for some of you, even if on the surface it seems that you work with all women. Some of you though, you need to do the best that you can at your work, I'm hearing. Okay, but realize that your work is not your whole life. You're supposed to work to live, not live to work. Okay, know that some people, which may include the man represented by this reverse king here, simply cannot be pleased. Okay, all you can do is your best. That's enough. Okay, you can't do no more than that. All right, and for some of you right now, you could also indicate that you care about having a hard time. Someone you care about is having a hard time. Wow. What is it, full moon tomorrow? Or is it tonight? Oh, I think it's tonight. I can't speak. Okay. Like I was saying. If it's not you, okay, that's having a hard time, then it's somebody around you who's having a hard time. This could be issues related to their work or lack thereof for somebody here. Some of you may need to help them to remember that their value goes far beyond what they have, okay? Because some people could be very materialistic. Like the person you could be dealing with is very materialistic if it's not you, okay? And if you're single and you're looking for love here, fire signs, you may meet someone new now. This person could work in a financial field in some way. There may be a large disparity in your income, I'm hearing. If so, be open-minded about that. Okay, because for some of you right now, it's important to think very long range when it comes to finances. Okay, or financial investments, think long term. Okay, do not identify yourself or your long-term prospects with any potential short-term downturns, I'm hearing. Money is just a tool. Keep hearing that. Beware of thinking of yourself as a failure if you're facing financial challenges right now, fire signs. Okay? Money doesn't make you. Okay? Because financial challenges come nearly to everyone. Everyone's going through the same thing. Okay? At some time or another. But you need to think positive here, fire signs, okay? Stop thinking negative, okay? Some of you may need to vent some negative feelings, I'm hearing. But some of you, I'm hearing, you must watch or guard against a tendency to think of yourself as a failure just because you may not yet met your certain goals yet that you wanted to accomplish in your life or set for yourself. Some of you need to honor yourself just as you are right now. Today, your health may improve from that, okay? That's for somebody. Because some of you may have been placing too much emphasis for too long on your financial security. And who you are has very little, I'm hearing, to do with what you do for a living here, fire signs. You may benefit greatly from exploring some different spiritual traditions. Whoa. And for some of you, could be competing, you could be patiently competing with somebody else for somebody's attention here, fire signs, okay? And it could be with a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, or Leo. Or a fellow fire sign. That's for some of you. Tell me about this King of Pentacles reverse here for fire signs. Yeah. Some of you may have water as well in the chart, because this person here that you could be communicating with is emotionally unavailable, they're unfaithful, they could be given to two, and someone's going to end up walking away here, fire signs. And it could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or they may have fire, earth, and water in the chart. But somebody here is going to get some news, and some of you, it may be some bad news, okay? Regarding somebody here who could be walking away, or some bad news regarding a Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, and a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, because someone's going to end up walking away here from people and things that no longer serve them, okay? Some of you, it's a marriage, okay? Some of you, it's somebody who came back from the past, who was a karmic, who came into your life to teach you something for a season, for a reason, okay? For some of you, though, still haven't gotten over a past baby mother, a third party situation, or somebody who's having conflict with, okay? That's for somebody here. I'm going to clarify that now with the Island Time Wellness, because for some of you right now, you must remember you're trying too hard, or give it some time, okay? Because for some of you right now, they both could be very materialistic, okay? There could be a mother figure involved or a baby mama involved here, okay? But somebody's financially unstable, or somebody's going through some ill health right now, okay? It could even be a mother or father figure here for some of you, okay? Center of the issue is the palm tree. So for some of you right now, it's been about stability, security, a relationship, something that you've been in for a long time, okay? And you was growing from that, but someone's very materialistic, okay? In the past, you got photograph, okay? And top the Six of Cups, where somebody could be looking at the past of somebody's old photos, okay? Or somebody from the past was reminiscing about the past, okay? But some of you, somebody could be missing you from the past, could be a Virgo, but somebody here who was lying. The truth is going to be coming out, okay? Somebody here who you're going to get some clarity and truth from here. That could be looking at your photos, or missing you, or nostalgic. Or some of you could be making some new memories with somebody from your past. Well, what's ahead of you with the Empress reverse, you've got ascending. Could be a mother figure here for some of you, transcending, new phase, or preparing for a union with a karmic. There's been some arguments, okay? There's got obstacles. This baby mama could even be trying to block you from walking away from people and things that no longer serve you, because you're dealing with a karmic. Because for the star at the bottom, somebody's healing from a broken heart here, okay? A third party situation, okay? Someone's healing from heartbreak or freeing themselves from a toxic relationship or some form of addiction here, fire signs. Okay, because somebody could have been overindulging with alcohol or drugs because of a third party situation here. Okay, because some of you were dealing with a player. Okay, some of you were the player. Okay, and your baby mama could be going through all this drama and upset. That's for somebody. But some of you could be walking away from a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody here could be talking girl talk. Okay, some of you could be moving away from your friends because you're realizing they're not your friend, they're your frenemy. And you're walking away from people and things that no longer serve you. Some of you are happy single. Okay, living in a moment, having fun with your friends. Some of you are deciding to move on, or you're dealing with somebody who's deciding to move on and just party hard and have partying with friends, overindulging in alcohol or drugs. So we could end up getting some bad news that somebody's moving on though. Okay, because it's not enough. Somebody was frustrated in the relationship. Somebody could even self-sabotage the relationship. Okay, but something definitely come to an end. Okay, because something's going to be coming to light. Some of you are going to get some epiphany. Some of you are going to get some shocking news. But it's going to end up with you moving on. Okay, from somebody you could have loved. Okay, fire signs. If this resonates with you, please like, share, follow. Because someone's definitely going to be moving on from a security of relationship, because somebody could have returned back to somebody from the past. Somebody's healing from this now, okay? Because somebody's deciding to move on, okay? If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. Because some of you could even end in a marriage and walking away from that, or a long-term relationship. Could have been 10 years or more, because somebody put you in a third-party situation. If this resonates with you, fire signs, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.